Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday morning. It's almost afternoon. It's like Sunday, 11 ish, something like that. Oh boy. Yeah. So yeah, I wrote about 5 pages. So by now it's like 45 pages, about 44, 45, and yeah, this paper is nearing on end. That's a good news. So that we can get it done and over with. Ah, yeah. It was good writing session. Yeah. So yesterday I was like, yeah, I need to slow down a little bit because writing too much, so drinking too much too. So I just read books, okay, yesterday, last night, right? Yeah, in the morning yesterday I did write, but I did not write the second time yesterday because I needed a break and I read books in my bed. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh boy, it was just unwinding. Yeah, it was intense. Yeah, I've been writing like 3 hours so far. Okay. Oh boy, it was intense. About 5 pages. Wow. And I made a reference to some web pages. So back in the days when I was in University of Michigan Law School in Ann Arbor. Okay. Yeah, I was an activist, like anti-gayism activist. Of course, I was misunderstood as a hater. Oh, do you hate LGBT community members? I'm like, no. I object to this pro-gayism, pro-LGBTism, because as far as I know, yeah, LGBT ideology is very unsound one and it's very harmful. Okay. I'm not against people, I'm against ideologies. Some ideologies I see evaluate as unsound, right? Like everybody else. Okay, LGBT community members or pro-LGBTists, they see anti-gayism as very unsound, toxic, deleterious, harmful ideology, right? It's just mirror. I'm just their mirror image, right? Everybody's different, so. But I don't hate nobody. So I wrote that. I did make citation to those web pages. Because one day in Michigan we had some student event, all right, in the campus, university campus, and I put anti-gayism T-shirt on, custom made T-shirt. Okay, so some people took picture of that. Okay, and they wrote about me. Okay, and they were wondering who's this guy, right? But they were nice to me. They didn't take my face picture, so they were very protective of me. Although they disagree with my anti-gayism, but they could have picture my facial picture. They didn't. So yeah, pro-gays, yeah, LGBTism people, they're still nice. They were very protective of me. Okay, there are some other people who are protective of me too. Yeah, freedom of speech, protection. Okay, so yeah, I did side to the webpage because some people demanded me, "Hey, come out, man. Who are you?" And I haven't found out about that webpage in a long time. I found about that webpage like 3 years ago. Really? I was still in Alaska. Okay, so for many years, I didn't know that kind of website even existed. Who took picture of my back, like law of anti-gayism, whatever, moral anti-gayism T-shirt. All right, I didn't know people would write about that. They would took picture of me. I didn't know that. But about 3 years ago, I did my ego search like in the web. put my name or anti-gayism, whatever. And then I found out, oh wow, so some people actually wrote about me being activist in college campus. Okay, that's neat. Hmm. Then some people demand it's like a blog series. Okay, so some people demanded me that I should come out, identify myself as an anti-gayist. What's your name? And in this paper, I did. Yeah, I responded to that popular demand. Very local level, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You want me to identify myself? Yeah. Here it is. Like 6 years later, in this paper. Okay. Yeah. That was me. Okay. So. People are nice. Okay. Yeah. Just very nice. Very nice. Okay. Many people are very protective of me, even if they disagree with me. Okay. Including even pro-gays or even LGBT community members. Okay. People are nice. So yeah, I don't hate people. I love people. We have some ideological differences. That's not important. What's important is that we love one another, just like Mr. Jesus said, right? So this paper has been like 45 pages, metaphysics paper. The finale of this paper will be the screenplay, conversation with Mr. Socrates. Right, so that let's brainstorm about that right here. What to write in the screenplay? Maybe Mr. Socrates, hypothetically speaking, is screenplay. Okay, two characters, Mr. Socrates and me. Yeah, we are having conversation. Okay, so yeah, after we brainstorm about this, then I start writing maybe this evening, uh, and get it out, publish it, submit to journals, and publish in the online database. Okay, so that's the plan. 'Cause I'm really eager to get this done and over with. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's very beautiful outside. It's beautiful morning in not Ithaca, in Alaska. Okay. So yeah, let's brainstorm. But before that, let's take a break from all this paper writing, brainstorming. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Jared Kushner. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the fact that he's Jewish guy. He's kind of Middle Eastern, European, American Jew. So he's Middle Eastern, basically Jewish. Okay. I don't like the fact that he married white girl, beautiful young model type white girl. So he's ultra interracialist. I don't like that fact. But I'm reading this book, The Rage, by Mr. Bob Woodward about President Trump and his White House affair. Yeah, so Mr. Jared Kushner, he seems to be a quite smart guy. And he's a good looking guy, a very handsome man, right? And he seems to be a very nice guy too. But I still just don't like his ultra internationalism, the fact that he married beautiful young white girl like Ivanka Trump. So I don't like that part. Okay. So. But he seems to be a fairly smart man. Nice guy. And very handsome guy too. Okay. I kind of like him, okay, after reading this book. Yeah. I think he did many good things, okay, as a advisor to President Trump. Very smart man, okay? Yeah, that's what it seems. Oh, oh. Yeah, let's give him due credits. Like some of my friends suggested, okay? Because I have many conservative friends, okay? So some of them like Mr. Jared Kushner, okay? So yeah, let's give him due credits, okay? So yeah. So, I have many local politician friends. Okay, sometimes I email to them, sometimes they reply, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I understand they're busy, right? Yeah, but yeah, some of them got elected, re-elected, or some of them didn't. Because I have many local politician friends. Okay, yeah. Oh well, there's always next time, right? Well, I didn't get elected. I didn't follow because they said it primary Republican Party. I didn't get elected. I intend to keep on running. Okay, because even if I never become politician. Perhaps me just running for positions would make me famous, and so that more people would get to read the papers I wrote, academic research papers. Okay, so it's like mutually beneficial relationship between my political career, my academic career, right? As a renegade outsider, not outlaw though, I abide by law. Okay, as a outsider in politics and academician, right? I'm kind of outsider. But it's mutually beneficial relationship. Maybe my paper, academic research paper, become famous first. Then it would help my political career. And me running for public offices, yeah, it would increase my name recognition, which may increase the readership of my academic papers. Okay, so it's a mutually beneficial relationship. Right? Yeah. Anyways, so in this book, The Race, yeah, these campaign advisors, whatever, right? They were so sure that President Trump would get reelected in 2020 November. That book was written like earlier this year. Maybe it got finished like May, June, July. I don't know. Well, it's quite recently published book, and but they were wrong. President Trump lost, right? So yeah, it kind of reminded me of some phrase, some verses in Bible. Yeah, God kind of laughs at all these smart people, proud people. Okay, God proved them wrong. Haha. It kind of remind me of that. Okay, let's brainstorm about this finale of this paper. Okay, we took enough break. So, oh, Mr. Socrates. Yeah, welcome to this discussion place. We welcome you. And Mr. Socrates would say, "Hey, who are you and where am I? Where am I? Who on earth are you? Oh, well, I'm nobody important. Why did you bring me here? Well, this paper is about metaphysics. It's about philosophy, kind of. So you are Greek philosopher, kind of Abrahamic figure in Greek Western philosophy. So kind of befits the occasion. So you, VIP, very important person. So we are very honored to have you here, Mr. Socrates. So, well, but it's better worthwhile because I was taking a nap, sleeping in heavenly peace like baby Jesus in Pantheon in heaven up there. And I didn't agree, I did not agree to this. I didn't want to come here. But hey, Mr. Socrates, you are very much invited guest. But first of all, you didn't send me an invitation letter, okay? And even if you did, I would have declined it, rejected your invitation. I did not want to come here. I'm sorry, Mr. Socrates, okay? This is kidnap case, abduction case. I was sleeping in heavenly peace in Pantheon like baby Jesus. And you kidnapped me, abducted me, and now, well, Mr. Socrates, you're free to leave, right? But you're very much invited to this discussion. I don't know who you are. All I know is you are an Asian man. Yeah, you can call me an Asian man. Well, the thing is, me being Asian, that's just one small part of me. Okay. Yeah, I'm Asian. I take pride in being Asian. But me being Asian, my Asiaticness, my Asianality, just a small part of me. I'm also a mathematician, physicist, academician, lawyer, computer programmer, U.S. Army veteran, and former filmmaker, musician, singer, dancer, okay, composer, writer. There's more about me than my ethnicity. But I want to call you Asian man. That's your freedom of speech. I respect that. But Asian man, you're so small, small, small. Mr. Socrates, I object. Okay, I ask you, please stop referring to me as an Asian man. Okay, do you have a name? Yes, I do, Mr. Socrates. What's your name? How about me calling you by your name? You know, you don't have to call me by my name, okay? You don't have to call me anything, okay? Just talk to me, okay? Say what you have in your mind. Well, I'm Socrates, so I love Socrates' method. Okay, I ask you questions, and you answer those questions. So Socratic method, okay? Oh, sure. But no lecturing. You don't get to lecture me. I'm the Socrates. You gonna lecture me? Are you gonna lecture Mr. Socrates? No, no. I just answer your question. Okay, so because you don't know more about you do not know more than I do. You have to know thyself, know yourself. Okay, you don't know even you don't even know what your name is, your race is, your gender is. You don't know anything about yourself. Know yourself. Mr. Socrates, I know what my gender is. I'm a man, and I know my race. I'm Asian. I know my name. What's your name? Well, you don't have to know my name, sir, okay? I know what my name is, but I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, yeah, teaser. Okay, what? Like strip teaser, right? Yeah, so what's your sexual orientation? Mr. Socrates, I'm straight man, okay? Yeah, you and Plato and Aristotle, the Greek philosophy in that time, like, well, 30,000 years ago, whatever, right? You guys were kind of shady about all that sexual orientation stuff, right? But Mr. Socrates, I'm heterosexual and just like anybody else. I don't believe there is such a thing as homosexuality, right? I don't think it exists, right? It's just illusion, delusion, they're misguided. They think they are LGBT, but nobody is. They're faking it. Okay, they're just, it's ideological delusion. That's my take on that. Okay. Sin. Okay. Yeah. Let's take 5, 10 minutes break. Okay. So then we continue this narrative. Okay. So, and you say, your paper is so gay. Your paper is so gay. Okay. Do you realize that? Your paper is so gay, and I'm assuming you are very gay too. Mr. Socrates. You're so horrible. All right. Take 5 minutes break. Okay. So let's take 5 minutes break. Uh, Okay, we are back. Yeah, let's continue this narrative. Okay, action. I think you're a gay guy. Mr. Socrates, maybe you want me to be a gay guy. Maybe you want me to say I'm a gay guy. Maybe you want, I don't know what you're trying to do. I mean, my question to you, you married a lady. Yeah, Mr. Socrates, you have a wife. You got marriage, right? But according to some tradition, yeah, written by Plato or Aristotle or whoever, right? Yeah, some people kind of wondering whether you, Mr. Socrates, you're like maybe bisexual or even homosexual, kind of closet gay. Some people wondered about that, right? So I'm not sure where you're going with all this, okay? But what I can tell you is that I'm not a male version. Back in the days, I used to date, okay, one lady at a time, of course, and but nowadays I'm focusing on this academic research paper writing, okay, and so I guess I'm a happy single guy, all right? Okay, yeah, enough. Okay, yeah. What I'm saying is, you married, right, a lady, and well, I don't plan on marrying. Okay, I guess some other guys, like Mr. Tom Cruise. Okay, some people say he married a lady just to prove that he's heterosexual. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, marriage is a lot of work, paperwork. No, I'm too busy. Okay, I'm not gonna marry a lady just to prove that I'm not homosexual. No, if people want to think I'm gay, let them. Oh yeah, people want to think that I'm gay. Let them. Okay, it's their freedom of thought, ideas, perception, speech. But do you want me to lie to you, or do you want me to honest? Do you want me to be honest? Okay, yeah, I think women are extremely beautiful gender. Yeah, 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 I find them very attractive. Okay, I mean guys, yeah, they're beautiful too. They're handsome. They got some muscle that I don't have. Yeah, the sculpture, whatever. Okay, but I find women to be very attractive, and if I want to be with somebody, it will be a female. Okay, one-on-one basis. Yeah, if I want to be with somebody, it'll be some female. Okay, that's how I would like it to be. Okay, so did I answer your question, Mr. Socrates? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Next question. What do you think about BLM? Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Of course, Black Lives Matter. Okay. Yeah, it's started as venerable cause, good intention. But later on, COVID-19 came in, right? So they had to stay at home, lockdown order, mandatory stay at home order. Okay. President Trump and his advisor, what do they know, right? Dr. Fauci and fascism, right? Yeah, ruled by fear, right? Everybody be afraid, right? So that's what happened, okay? So people cannot get outside. They cannot go to work. They cannot go to clubs, bars, restaurants. They cannot go to football stadium, basketball, baseball stadium. They have to social distancing. They have to stay at home. The only one cause, reason, legitimate, legal way for people to get together is protest. That's the COVID-19 and BLM conjunction. The BLM became something else. Because Homo sapiens, Mr. Socrates, we are social animal, okay? We are social species. We love getting together in a huge crowd. And they cannot go to bars and clubs and restaurants, basketball, baseball, football stadium. The only way Americans were allowed to get together is protest. Yeah, that's post COVID-19 BLM. Okay. Scene. Cut. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about that. Okay. So, some social commentary. It befits the occasion because this metaphysics paper is mostly about ideology. Okay. Mathematical modeling of ideologies, which is kind of metaphysical phenomena. So, we came up with a lot of metaphysical equations and whatnot, right? Yeah. Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. So, I have some vocal rest. It's a very quiet by now it's like noon, I guess, in Alaska. Year 2020 November. Alright. About noon. 10 minutes before noon. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes, okay, so okay. Yeah, enjoy Alaska sunshine. It's beautiful. Yeah, so we did enough brainstorming about this narrative finale, right? So let's talk about something else. Okay. Yeah, the Wonder Woman movie, I did finish watching it last night. I liked some part of it, some other parts I didn't because it's 2017 movie. Okay, so this Hollywood emaciated, really flat line, very flat. Beep. This very flat line is like they're dead. Like their plot, their conversation, the lines are so predictable. They became too much kind of LGBT, this gayified, okay, ideological corruption. The jokes they toss is not funny. Why? It's too politically correct. 2017 movie, okay. There no jokes are funny, just these lines are so predictable, it's just flat. Okay. But some part of that I liked. Okay. Yeah, I want women to be strong so that they don't be victim of hormonal male crimes. Okay. And that part I liked. Okay. So yeah, some parts I really liked in this Wonder Woman 2017 movie. Other parts, too much Deus Machina. Okay, like this emotion of God, very simplistic. Some parts like that. Okay, so some other parts I liked it. Okay, this Wonder Woman, this Greek from ancient, they did some kind of time travel, right? So they brought this lady to modern day, like World War II, whatever. Okay. So all she got is this whip, sword, and a shield, like ancient Amazonian warrior. And she's going against this German engineering, like machine guns. Okay, that part was very cool. Okay. She had this ridiculous outfit, but it's very beautiful outfit because kind of a short skirt. Yeah, that Israelite Jewish lady, very beautiful lady. Okay, she's brunette, she's Middle Eastern, right? But yeah, she does diet and exercise, I guess. And she got some very beautiful complexion, facial features, like any typical Middle Eastern ladies are. Yeah, Middle Eastern ladies, they're very beautiful. Okay. Yeah, brown eyed, brown skin, light brown, black hair. Okay, but she a very beautiful figure. Yeah. So when she wears this Wonder Woman outfit, very beautiful, right? Yeah, beautiful, long, thin legs and her arms, very beautiful female. Yes, it was beautiful. Okay, yeah, yeah, it was good. I liked it. I even cried at some point. Okay, because it was very beautifully filmed. Some sceneries. Okay, yeah, yeah, it was cool. I really look forward to watching this movie, Wonder Woman, 1984. And I did write about my desire to watch this movie, anticipation in some social medias. Okay, so I like the 80s music, right? Just boombox, percussion, kind of like a descendant of disco style, right? Yeah, yeah, it was good. The trailer, right? I look forward to watching that movie. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think anybody is homosexual. It's a delusion, illusion. Okay. It's their passion is misguided. All right, so I don't think there is such a thing as homosexuality. Okay, they're just misguided by some ideologies. All right. So in this narrative finale screenplay format, at some point I should say something about ideology. We have to understand what it is and overcome it. Not fall a victim of it. Okay, that's the kind of conclusion, main point, moral of the story of this paper. Yeah, I should write that. Okay, let me write that before I forget. Yeah, I already wrote it. All right. Okay. Let me do some social media. Okay, if you don't mind. I have some vocal rest. Okay. Yeah, these guys are so funny. Yeah. Yeah. Chatting with my friends. Yeah. Yeah, so okay, so all 5 pages left to write just metaphysics paper, okay, and then go ahead submit. I'll go ahead and submit to some philosophy area, metaphysics journal, whatever. Journal of metaphysics. I'm sure there are many, okay. Then upload to online database, right? Yeah. Maybe this evening. Right? Yeah, this Wonder Woman movie, yeah, Deus Ex Machina, the God out of machine, something like that. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like anticlimax kind of. Yeah, suddenly God appears and everything is fine. Kind of like post-apocalyptic Book of Revelation kind of thing, right? I mean, it's that's too flat. It's like, look, I mean, if you are Christian, and I'm Christian myself, okay, but if you are Christian, do you really want Jesus, the what, second coming of Jesus? He suddenly appears and solve all our problems. To me, that's kind of lazy attitude, okay? I don't you think God created all these problems in the world so that we solve them ourselves, right? So yeah, the Book of Revelation attitude is like, yeah, Jesus coming, second coming, okay, he will solve all our problems. So we can just sit back. We don't have to work. Jesus, yeah, he will work for us. And what kind of attitude is that? I call that lassitude, laziness, right? I mean, I would not want that, okay? I want to solve the problems myself, ourselves, as opposed to just sit here and wait until Jesus comes. And let Mr. Jesus work for us so that he solve all the problems that we have. I don't want that, okay? I'd rather have Jesus, the boss, Son of God, just sit there in heaven, okay, and just watch us solve the problems that we have. I think that's why God created all these problems so that we solve them. God, our teacher, right, like in mathematics class, he give us homework assignments, problems, right, so that we solve them ourselves. He does not give us solutions. No, he give us time to figure it out ourselves. Right? So that's our attitude, right? In humanology. We don't want to be given answers by Jesus. Adventism, yeah, it's great philosophy, religion. Sometimes we want or need that, yeah. But we have some objections, okay? We'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? So, yeah. Like 5 to 10 minutes of break. Yeah, I can. I'm visually drunk. You can tell, right? So what? I can walk straight, right? I'm a martial artist. Okay. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, maybe we'll do some martial arts, okay? Whatever. Ah, yeah, we're back. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning, Sunday morning. So, yeah, this paper is almost done. It's just one screenplay. We got enough stories to tell, narrative stuff. Yeah, so I'll get it done and over with, okay? Maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, alright? Yeah. 45 pages, man. That's a lot. Single spaced, okay? Maybe yeah, let's continue with narrative, okay? Action. Hey! You're wasting your time! You're writing a paper that nobody will read. Yeah, Mr. Socrates, if you recall, back in the days, 3,000 years ago, when you were on Earth, planet Earth, okay? I mean, how many disciples did you have? I mean, you got only a couple, right? Plato, yeah, you got some significant disciple, like Plato, his disciple, Aristotle, whatever, right? You used to be a minority, Mr. Socrates. When you spoke words, not many people paid attention. Okay, so you want to be me? You want to be just like me? Of course, Mr. Socrates, you are the saint, role model, right? Yeah, we want to be like you. Some of us, because we want attention, we are attention seekers, just like you were. You preached on the street corners, right? And I will cite this Twilight Zone series, what it's about Nazism, kinda. But I will cite to that, okay? So yeah, he's alive. Yeah, Mr. Socrates, you're alive. Not physically, but metaphysically speaking, your words outlived you, and I'm sure you're very happy about that. Your concepts, ideas, it outlived you, even after you passed away. Your concept, ideology is still with us. Okay, Socratesism, your ideas in books, periodicals, even year 2020, 3,000 years later after you passed away. Okay, maybe that's why you're in heaven. Okay, huh? Mr. Socrates, you have become eternal. Yeah, you brought to court for the charge of corruption of the youth, right? Later on, 1,000 years later, maybe 500 years later, I don't know. Later, after you, yeah, Mr. Jesus. 1,500 years later, Mr. Signore Galilei, okay? Yeah, the persecution of the saints brought to court some trumped up charges. But I don't think Mr. Trump was one of those saints. Okay. Yeah, he was brought to court, right? Yeah, the impeachment, but he didn't even attend that impeachment trial. Okay, so and he didn't get impeached. I mean, he got impeached, but he was not convicted because Senate majority, Republican Party, whatever. Yeah. So you want to be me? You want to be like Socrates? You want to be the next Socrates, next Jesus, even next Galilei? Huh? Yes or no? No, Mr. Socrates. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you what is gonna happen, how it's gonna pan out, okay? You will live long life. You do diet and exercise, okay? You live up to your 95, 97, 101, whatever years. You'll die a natural death of old age, okay? But in your lifetime, you will never be brought to court. You will never be famous or notorious, or you'll be just ignored and dismissed, disregarded. Nobody will read your paper. Just some few of your friends and family members, and they'll be it. Deal? Yeah, that sounds like a deal. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have to be famous. I want to be famous. I always wanted to be famous. Okay, I'm attention seeker. But if I never get famous in my lifetime, I'm okay with that too. Okay. Why? Life is good enough. I'm not in a jail. I'm not in a mental hospital. I have a job. I have my car. I have my food in the fridge. I have my microwave. I have my bathtub. And life is good enough for me, okay? I get to work, exercise, diet. I have enough disposable income to buy whiskey and vodka and cigarettes. Then I'm a happy camper. I'm very easy to please. If I have my vodka, whiskey, cigarettes, my job, my food, enough money to pay my bills, some extra $5 to watch a movie in Amazon Prime, I'm happy camper. Okay, I have no complaint. I have friends, family members, right? My life is good enough. So please, Mr. Socrates, convey that message to your boss, higher Almighty God, Mr. Jesus, Mr. Buddha, Mr. Lao Tzu, Confucius, okay, Mr. Muhammad Allah, okay, yeah, Shaikh Muhammad Allah, yeah, convey the message to them. Okay. I'm a happy camper. I have my two legs, two arms, two eyes, two ears, two nostrils, one mouth, right? I have no complaint, Mr. Socrates. Life is good for me. Sin, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Okay, yeah. So what I do for the rest of the day? Yeah, I eat my brunch, breakfast slash lunch, merged together to one word, brunch. What a great American invention, right? Yeah, I watched some documentaries in YouTube. I don't have cable TV. All right, that's too pricey. Okay, so the only time I watch cable TV is when I go outside on vacation. Like Kenai, all right, get a hotel room. They have cable TV. Okay, I really enjoy that. I don't have cable TV. It's too expensive. Okay, so yeah, just internet. Right. And the books. Right. I read books. Yeah. And I think I remember all the things that people told me, my teachers, neighbors, friends, family members, random strangers that I met in a bar, restaurant, clubs. Okay, I remember. I learn. I listen. Great wisdom. People who are older than me, around same age or younger than me. Okay, they know something I never knew. I learn from people. To me, people like you, God's messengers, like prophets. God's prophets, you, people. Oh, thank you for sharing with me your knowledge, experience, wisdom. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I write that in this finale screenplay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. I see you next time. Okay. Bye.